Hey guys, it's me, Mr. T50, and welcome back to Higurashi. This is Higurashi, and excuse me, Tatarigoroshi? Tatarigoroshi, I guess? That's a little confusing, I'd have to say, but, we're about to get started. I've got the patch loaded again, of course, and, begin. Oh, whoops. Not continue. Start. Oh. Oh, this bridge is kind of spooky. I don't know about this bridge. It's dark. Curse-killing chapter. Man, curse, or coincidence? How are the conjectures inside of you solidifying? I look forward to whether those conjectures will waver or become a cornerstone in this scenario. The difficulty is the worst. You'll probably not even be able to make conjectures. Creepy children laughing noises. The snake in the well was happy, for it did not care what was outside the well. The snake in the well was happy, for it had naught to do with what happened outside the well. And you were happy too, for you did not know what happened outside the well. The grass is greener on the other side? I think that's what that meant. It was a very humid day. Not even a slight breeze was blowing. It had been an unpleasant summer, one that wasn't only hot, but swelteringly so. There were various articles of clothing hung out to dry in the messy apartment windows, but the lack of wind evoked an impression far removed from coolness. In fact, it only felt more oppressive. They were crooked houses and apartments lining the narrow, twisting road. In addition, there were planters and flower pots, whose contents were beginning to rot, as well as bicycles and cars on the side of the road, making it even more cramped, more oppressive, and all the more sweltering. Nobody who was in this place at this time was visiting it voluntarily. But in spite of what everyone might expect, a single motorcycle came rolling in. The lone motorcycle, which couldn't be called neat even as flattery, pulled up to a 2-story apartment complex and stopped there. A man, fairly old and wrinkled, stepped off. When the housewife hanging out the laundry noticed him, she called out, "Well, hello there. It's quite hot today again, isn't it?" "Oh, you've got that right. I feel like I'm gonna boil out here." "Oh, right, landlord. I didn't think that would be the first thing you said." "Ah, sorry. The fluorescent lights, right? I completely forgot." No, not that. Don't you smell it? There's a terrible smell about. I've been smelling it since this morning." "Wait, what's this? It reeks. Did the sewers get backed up again?" "Do something about it, landlord. I've had to keep my nose plugged all day long." "You'd still look plenty lovely plugging your nose, my dear." Proceeds to do nothing but take a rent. There is an unhygienic drainage channel running behind the apartment. The lattice from which it flowed was stuffed with branches and fallen leaves, and when filth got caught up in them, it created an awful stench in the summertime. Could you tell the municipal office about it? The drain will end up buried at this rate. Well, yikes. It's completely blocked. It'll start back up if you poke it with a stick." The man crossed the fence over the drainage channel and picked up a filthy drying pole sitting nearby. He must have planned to stick it into the drain and clear it out. "Ah, wait, landlord, stop that. If you mix it all strange, if you do that, it will smell terrible." "Ha ha ha. Smells if it's clogged, and it smells if it's mixed." What should I choose? Ha ha ha. He shoved the drying pole into the filth in the lattice. Of course, it did nothing to help the accumulation of waste. Gah! It's a dead cat. This is the health center's job. Cats and dogs smell awful when they die. A bamboo pole's not going to do much good. Garbage bags, old clothes. They throw all kinds of stuff in there. And is that a duck I see? Well, of course it stinks. The nerve of some people. Them and their ducks. The drainage channel was already unsanitary. What was a little more garbage at this point? The stream of such imprudent people was never ending, and now this channel had turned into a garbage dump. When he poked the pile of old clothes floating in the sewage, a black cloud of smoke floated out of the water. The two of them grimaced at the terribly bizarre and repulsive sight. Yah! We've got maggots, eh? Someone must have thrown kitchen waste in. Landlord? What's that? What? Just more garbage. Landlord, that's... Huh? Eek! It's also, like, oddly inappropriate music. What is this music? It's not even music, it's just like a beat. Oh, hello. Good work today. Ah, what a terrible stench. Hey, Bruce, get everyone to surround this area, including further up the channel. It's in plain sight of the two-floor houses. Identity of the deceased unknown. Sex, female. Age, estimated to be late 20s or early 30s. Time of death, about 2 or 3 days ago. She was probably abandoned after death. Naked too? Figuring out who she is will be rough. Contact the community division and ask if anyone's gone missing. They probably weighed her down so she'd sink. Then the weights came off and she floated to the top. But why in a drainage sewer, of all things? Would have been better under an overpass or in the mountains, you know? And it would have been outside our jurisdiction, right? But looks like they never wanted to hide the corpse at all. Did they do it so she would be found? As a warning or something? The slice in her stomach definitely wasn't from a fish eating her. She was cut open and her insides were dragged out. They really made a show out of killing her. Doesn't the Chinese mafia do these sort of traditional punishments? Ask Shige-san in Section 4 if he's had any trouble with Yakuza. On it, sir! Still, what a terrible way to go. Hey, don't her innards poking out like that sort of look like the salad soba you can get in Kyoto? Maybe if you stuck chopsticks in, noodles would pop out, see? Please, give me a break. Ha 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 ha! Her intestines are pulled out and her ears and nose cut off. That's definitely not how I want to go. Her fingers are in a bad state too. There are long nails stuck in all of them, on both hands. Oh, that sounds familiar. What kind of torture was this anyway? Like oddly inappropriate music. I don't know about that one. Dun, 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 dun. The most relaxing time during the school day? Lunch, for sure. Everyone brought their desks side by side, like always. And we all ate together. Oh, this art's a little weird. Although then again, you know, maybe we could use this for a super vague thumbnail. Possibly. Like usual, if anyone's got a decent thumbnail, let me know. Why are they all staring at me? Should probably try to get... There we go. Now I can use that for a thumbnail. Satoko and Rika-chan looked at Mion's lunch, shouting gladly. Let's have a look. Whoa.
夕べの残りをちょっと詰めてきただけだよ。
Let me go ahead. I think I need to lower the audio again. The music. Let's try right there. See how that works.
うちで昨日村長たちが酒盛りしててさ。それで残り物をちょいと取っておいたってわけ。
それでお酒のおつまみみたいなおかずが多いんだね。
残り物、つまりは残飯とはいえ、これだけ綺麗に弁当箱に収められてるとなかなかの迫力があるな。高級料亭の懐石弁当みたいだ。
人の印象のほとんどがファーストインプレッションで決まるようにさ。やっぱりお弁当の味も蓋を開けた時の綺麗さに比例するんじゃないかなって。
ミオンさんってガサツそうな性格に見えて、結構こういう盛り付けのセンスがいいんですのよね。お部屋もいつも綺麗に片付いてるし、みーちゃんはみんなが思ってるよりずっと几帳面で丁寧な人なんだよ。
It's all the same once it's in your stomach. I'd have thought Mion would say something like that, but to think she had this kind of taste. Can't judge a book by its cover. Mion was careful in everything she did. She never misstepped, faltered, or messed up. I see. She is our club president after all.
レナのお弁当も見劣らないのです。カニかまぼこのお花がとても綺麗なのですよ。
レナの弁当ってなんていうか、いつも芸が凝ってるよな。リンゴのうさぎさんとか人参の花びらとかさ。
Rena's bento wasn't all about taste. It was like she always put her heart into it, or something. It wasn't just good, it made your insides all nice and warm.
ありがとう。兄ちゃんにはちょっと及ばないけど、かわいいかなって。
料理は技術じゃなくて愛情でしょ。その意味でだったら私なんか足元にも及ばないって。
Love, huh? Yeah. Just from looking at her bento, I could definitely feel that Rena put her heart and soul into making it. That's what her bento was like.
お弁当ってのは味だけでなく見た目も大事ってことですわね。私たちも見習わないといけませんわね。
おお。で、その見習わなくちゃならない聡子たちの弁当はどうだ？お、
じゃーん。昨日ご近所さんにお裾分けのお肉をもらったので、今日は焼肉弁当なんでしたよ。
These ones too. They had such an impact. They were bursting at the seams with grilled meat. At a glance, it was too impactful for a girl's bento, but when you thought about eating it with all your friends, it brought more than enough color to the table.
へえ、粗雑な体育会系弁当と見せかけておかずの品数も結構あるみたいじゃない。ほうれん草のおひたしとかひじきの煮物とか。
リカちゃんはこういう気取らない家庭料理がとても上手なんだよね。リカちゃんは将来立派なお嫁さんになれると思うよ。未来の旦那様をわしづかみなのです。
A husband for Rika-chan, huh? At first that sounded appealing. It did, but I felt like a married life with her would be anything but normal. But really, everyone was amazing. They were all so young, and yet they're all capable of cooking for themselves. I would sort of cook whenever I went camping with my family, as long as you consider pork cupped noodles to be cooking. But making lunch every day was a level I definitely couldn't reach. I could only really cook in my spare time. When I thought about it like that, it really made everyone stand out more. Frankly, I respected them. Huh. I feel like maybe this doesn't only apply to other people. Come to think of it, this morning, when I was eating breakfast half asleep, I think my mom was saying something really important. With a hysterical groan, I suddenly stood up, startling everyone at once. Or hysteric.
どうしたのかな
There we go, that's the Rena art I was looking for.
急に大声を出すからむせてしまいましたですわ。さとこのお鼻からご飯粒が出てますです。
I'd forgotten. All this stuff about cooking for yourself. It applied to me too. Oh, spooky music. Spooky flashbacks.
お父さんとお母さんね、またお仕事で東京に行ってこ
Oh
なくちゃ
boy,
なら
that
ない
means we're gonna die. And this early too, that's good.
そう。はあ、眠。
The only time our parents go out of town is when we're about to get assaulted by something.
お父さんの先生にあたる人がね、イベントの直前で倒れちゃったの。とても大切なイベントなんでね、どうしても穴が開けられないのよ。
Well, Dad does what he has to for his job. Choo choo.
それでお父さんとお母さん、そのイベントのお手伝いのために大至急東京に行かなくちゃならなくなったの。場合によっては何日か泊まり込みになっちゃうかも。
That sounds annoying. Yawn.
その間、お母さんたちいないからご飯とかみんな圭一が自炊しなくちゃならないんだけど、圭一は大丈夫？
Is pork ramen a meal?
大丈夫大丈夫。人間追い詰められたら何でもできるんだから。
そうなら安心ね。ご飯くらいは炊けるでしょ。お味噌汁も作れるわよね。あとは適当にお惣菜を買ってくればご飯らしくなるから。
A meal? Yeah. I could cook rice with my camping kit. Never used a rice cooker before. Choo choo. I've only ever made instant miso soup that you make in a pot of boiling water too. Well, I'll think of something. Choo choo choo.
自炊できるなら置いていくお金は少しでいいわよね。
Oh no, I
外
need
食
more
は高
money.
いからしちゃダメよ。圭一もそろそろ自炊と経済観念を学んでもいい頃だからね。
Yep. I'll get by.
なんとか
What was I thinking? I was half asleep and I made such crazy empty promises. Just like manga characters always do at times like these. I bent over backwards and scratched furiously at my head. Scratch scratch.
ふーん、圭一くんのご両親って大変なんだね。圭一くん、しっかりお留守番をしてなきゃね。
そんなことより飯だ飯。親がいないんだぞ。全部自分で作らなきゃならないんだぞ。これは超緊急事態だ。
それなら覚悟を決めて自炊なさればいいではありませんの。圭一さん、以前のカレーパーティーで見事なカレーを作ってみせたではありません？
あのな、俺に作れるのはデイキャンプでおふくろに教えてもらったカレーがせいぜいなんだよ。3食カレーなんか食えるかよ。
Someone
カ
can
レー
though.
なんて所詮はジャンクフード。
Sorry.
栄養バランスなんてかけらもない。実にいい加減な。
Mian and Satoko put their hands over my mouth. Oh no, Teacher-san! A moment later, the door rattled open, and Chi-sensei, a known curry maniac, suddenly poked her head in.
今、誰かカレーの悪口を言っていませんでしたか？
言ってません！
Everyone's faces went totally white, and they all shook their heads in denial. Her eyes rolled over the classroom. Her glare wasn't just a teacher's ordinary stare.
そうですか。空耳でしたか。
The wind. Chi-sensei gave one more look around the classroom, then closed the door and went back to the teacher's lounge. I may have been shouting, but for her to hear it from all the way across the hall in the teacher's lounge, that teacher's terrifying.
ケイちゃん、他の食べ物はいくらこき下ろしてもいいけど、カレーだけはやめた方がいいよ。ひなみ沢に住んでいるうちは。
すまん、反省します。
That's what I said. But still, I can't have curry for every meal. And cup ramen is good because you only eat it once in a while. If you ate it for every meal, you'd get bored of it pretty quickly. Rice and miso soup, and a good side dish. Yeah, that's what a Japanese table should look like.
ケイチ君も頑張って自炊してみればいいのに。自分で作ったご飯ってとっても美味しいんだよ。
おじさんは美味しいってよりめんどくさいけどな。でもたまにはそういう経験もいいかもね。
そうそう、人生何事も経験でございましたよ。小指を切ったりやけどをしたりでかわいそうなのです。
With everyone encouraging me like this, I started to feel like maybe I could do it if I tried to. Though approximately one person didn't sound like she was encouraging me. Cooking is a skill I'll have to learn at some point, since I want to live on my own one day. Maybe learning now wouldn't be so bad. I'm pretty uneasy about it, but...
そうだな。この辺で多少の料理くらい得得しておかないと、今度部活で料理勝負になった時が辛い。
そうですわね。いつぞやのカレー勝負のような奇策は何度も通用しませんでございますしね。
As if scorning me, Satoko ridicules my comeback from a hopeless situation in a certain do-or-die curry showdown.
何を余裕ぶってやがる。あの時だってサトコはリカちゃんに任せっきりだったじゃないか。あの時サトコがした料理は何だ。レナのカレーに塩を一袋入れて、ミオンのご飯に塩を一袋入れて、俺の鍋をひっくり返しやがって。
I relapsed into my grudge over the last curry showdown. For now, I calmed my unquellable anger by pinching Satoko's ears.
あれは部活だからの攻撃なんでございましてよ。私だってこう見えてもちょっとはお料理とかできましたよ。
ほう、あのカレー勝負の時リカちゃんに任せっきりで人参の皮一つ剥かなかったお前がか。肩払いたいわ。
人間は日々進歩してますのよ。私がいつまでもお料理が下手っぴだと思ってると大間違いなんでしてよ。ねえリカ、僕が見てないとお鍋とか火元とか不安なのです。たまにガスの元栓も閉め忘れてるのです。
Wahahaha! Everyone burst into laughter.
火元は料理以前の問題だ。いくら俺でもそれだけはない。
カップラーメンばかり食べてる人に言われたくありませんわ。でもさとこちゃんもそこそこにはお料理とかできるんだよ。
いいぞレナ、こんなやつのためにわざわざフォローなんかしてやることはないんだぞ。
いや別にフォローってわけじゃないよ。リカちゃんがずば抜けて料理がうまいから目立たないだけでさ。さとこちゃんだってまあ基本くらいはマスターしてるよね。少なくともご飯とお味噌汁くらいは作れますわ。カリフラワーとブロッコリーの見分けはつかないけどね。どっちも茹でれば食べられるのが同じですわ。
Satoko erupted into anger, making two fists and swinging them above her head. Everyone laughed a lot after that. God, you have the worst laugh.
他の人にならともかくケイイチさんに笑われるのだけは我慢がなりませんですわ。
確かに俺は他のみんなよりも料理技術は劣るかもしれない。
You know, I was looking at the UI down here at the bottom. It's different from last time, but look at the log. I think, is that like Rena's head? I think that's like a little Rena head down there. Maybe. I'm not sure. Actually, it might not be Rena. I wonder who that is. It's one of the girls.
だけどな、少なくともサトコにだけは負けない自信はあるぞ。少なくともサトコにだけは。
なんですって。急にこと書いて自信があるとは肩払いたくて笑っちゃいますわ。こう見えても私リカと交代でご飯をちゃんと作ってますのよ。ちゃんと自炊ぐらいできるんでございますからね。
そうかそうか、自炊ができて偉いな。後でご褒美に飴玉買ってやるからな。
I patted Satoko on the head while I made fun of her. Satoko seemed to know I was making fun of her too, since her face went bright red very quickly, and steam started to pour out like she was a kettle.
全然信じてませんのね。とにかくケイイチさんより私の方が全然お料理が上手なんでございますのよ。
ほう、じゃあカリフラワーとブロッコリーの違いを言えたら俺も信じてやるぞ。どれ、言ってみろ。
緑の方がブロッコリーどっちなくて黄色い方カリフラワーが青赤緑。
Are you an idiot?
ほれほれ、ブロッコリーは何色だ？青赤緑ってテレビのブラウン管じゃあるまいし。ほれほれ、言ってみ。
Now you're torturing kids.
別にブロッコリーが何色かわかんなくてもサトコちゃんはお料理ができるんでちゅよね。偉い偉いでちゅよ。
ケイイチさんのバカ。
Oh, it was nothing to cry hysterically about. She's so cute. I stroked her head as hard as I could. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle.
ほー、ケイちゃんもそこまで言うからにはサトコよりはまともなものを作ってみせられるんだろうね。
Remarked me on giving me just a slightly mean smile. Actually, well, I had no confidence at all in my cooking. But the situation carried me along, and I decided to deliver an impressive declaration.
まあ見ていろ。
Oh no, Keiichi, why are you doing this?
おや、俺はバッチリガッチリ見事な晩飯を作ってみせる。少し余計に作って明日の弁当にしてくるから、それを見て腰を抜かすがいい。
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
それは楽しみなのです。明日のお弁当が待ち遠しいのですよ。
Rika-chan petted me on the head. Ugh. Her words of can't wait sounded so transparent.
レナも楽しみにしてるね。どんなのを作ってきてもレナは笑わない
Even
で
if
ね。
it's cup noodle?
となると明日の弁当は私も本気で作らなきゃならないようだね。じゃあこうしようか。明日のお弁当で勝負ってのはどう？もちろん部活扱いだからね。罰ゲームもついちゃうよ。
あら、それは妙案でございますわね。どうですケイイチさん。聞くなら今のうちでしてよ。
Satoko wiped her tears and snarled at me, as if this was her chance to turn things around. Maybe this is bad. I feel like maybe the conversation is getting pretty out of hand. Oh, if I apologize, now's my chance? But what came out of my Keiichi Maibara's mouth was a statement so reckless it even frightened me.
ああ、上等だぜ。明日の弁当を見て腰を抜かすなよ。
Just digging the hole deeper, Keiichi. Oh. Everyone raised their voices in surprise at my bold, confident reply. Ah, now I've done it. What have I done? I'm so irresponsible.
さてミオンさん、ビリになったらどんな素敵な罰ゲームになってしまうんですの？
You get tortured in the murder dungeon if you lose. Satoko grinned fearlessly, as if to say that it was already decided I'd be playing said fantastic punishment game.
そうだね。じゃあこんなのはどうかな。明日のお弁当勝負に負けた人は明日のお昼休み職員室で食事中の千恵先生の前
Oh,
で
no, 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 no.
カレーの悪口を言うってのは
Punishment worse than death.
みーちゃん、それはなんて恐ろしい。
Everyone went pale and gasped at how truly terrifying the punishment game was. Chi-sensei is such a maniac about curry that she'd risk her life for it. And to go up to her and start saying bad things about curry? What kind of fate would await us? Just trying to imagine it was scary. And as everyone looked blankly amazed at the terrifying punishment game, Rika-chan spoke.
明日のお弁当は腕によりをかけますです。
Rina and Mion and Satoko, everyone nodded deeply in agreement.
もっとも圭一さんには明日のお弁当以前に今夜のお夕食の方が問題でしょうけどね。
俺が今夜どんな素晴らしいディナーになるか見ることができなくて残念だな。明日の弁当でその片鱗をほんの少しだけ見せてやるから楽しみにしていろよ。
あれだけの大見栄を切ったんですのよ。これでとんでもないのを作っちゃったらどうなるか分かってるんでございましょうね。
さとここそ明日千恵先生にどんな恐ろしい目に遭わされるか今から楽しみで仕方ないだろう。
楽しみでしたよ。明日圭一さんはきっと土下座してそれだけはどうかご勘弁を泣きながら言うんでしたよ。ああ、目に浮かぶようですわ。
何を
Yank. Stretch. Both of us on the verge of tears pulled on each other's cheeks. Stretch.
自らを窮地に追い込むことで視力を振り絞ろうとはケイちゃん男だね。
こんなの男なんて言いませんのよ。ただの無鉄砲って言いますのよ。自分もお料理なんかろくろくできないくせに。レナは信じてるからね。素敵なお弁当楽しみにしてるよ。僕も明日の圭一がとても楽しみなのですよ。
Their expectant gazes were painful. I was just trying to tease Satoko a little. How did it come to this?
おう、楽しみにしててくれよ。
Ah! How am I able to say such reckless things? I'm being so unreasonable. What the heck's going to happen to my dinner? And the Bento showdown tomorrow? No, more importantly, if they make me say bad things about Kurita Chi-sensei's face, what'll happen to me? The extreme contrast between my outward bravado and my internal screaming continued as the hot and humid June afternoon dragged on.